So, guess who finished as I've written? We've graduated from the mem hat. No longer mem. And I just know that retaliation is on its way, but as of right now, we can bask in the peace. Hello. Hello. Right. So, I finally read through all the Crisis A stories, and also Sirenes. And then, what else happened? I haven't done any of the epilogue yet, other than that one dream bubble I accidentally clicked with Boot Hill and Sparkle. But I did press the wrong thing. I did. So, I did fall for break propaganda. So I was looking at this, and I was like, well, 2 of the recommended characters are on the banner right now, and my monkey brain was like, I mean, sure, why not? What's the harm? So I pulled for Lingsha, but honestly, in terms of Honkai Stario pulls, or really Oyoverse pulls, it was not that bad. I think I only had to reach soft pity, so it was like 70, 80-ish, which might not sound that good, but like in terms of the luck that I usually receive, that I usually experience with Oyoverse games, it's always like, what do you call it? It's always like I reach like almost 90 over a few interesting choice. It's cause this is their recommend team with if you click on Boot Hill, right? But if I click on Ron May, it's like, oh, you could use like a Harmony Traveler instead of Fugue. And then over here it's also like it's basically the same thing, right? And then if you click on Lingsha, it's like the same idea, except with Dahlia here too. Or is that her name? Yes. I don't know her. I haven't played 3.8. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know, I might as well. Also because no sustains problem solve. No. Yeah, I don't. We're working with limited resources here. Also because I don't have Gallagher. So it's not like I had like, oh, you know, the 4-star Lingsha alternative. No. It's where this is what we've got. So yeah. Don't look at the lack of the lack of characters that I have. How? It's because when I played Penacony, which was like a year, 2 years ago, I think I stopped playing Star Rail right when that one event where you can get Gallagher for free happened. Like, so I just never finished that event. So I never got Gallagher. Teehee. So, yeah. I have the problem of, like, there isn't really that many characters that I'm super, like, man, I really want them, you know? And when I feel like only indifferent towards getting characters, I won't pull at all. So, you know, Honkai Star Rail doesn't give free 4-star characters anymore. You know, Honkai Star Rail doesn't have 4-star characters anymore. It's not the problem of giving free 4-star characters, it's that there's no 4-star characters to give. But yeah, I'll... when there's no character that I particularly want, I won't pull, which is why I've collected a lot of pulls just from trying to catch up and doing the story and stuff. But it's like, what do I do? There's no one that I want to pull. So yeah, so it was like 70-ish or something where I got Lingsha, and then I said, okay, we're done, I guess. We're done until Sunday comes over. Yes. Okay, so I'm here to do post-Euphoria stuff, but I also forgot I need to do my dailies. I don't have anything. And we're still... I grabbed Lingsha, but like, I don't have anything for her, so I'm still in the midst of crying. Yeah. It's okay. We're just gonna be here for like 30 minutes. It's no big deal.
Mountains roar. Dragon.
I'm gonna... Dragons!
Let's duel.
Is she here?
Time's up.
No, she's not. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bug.
Great.
You won't get away.
I don't know when she's coming back.
Bring it on.
She might, but
There's your
stop crying! Quit crying! Of course she's not gonna be here. It's been like 2 days.
Let's
They don't change out the banners that quickly.
Time's up. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
You won't get away.
Ow. Also, I'm not
Show begin.
as familiar with the Honkai Star Rail news.
This is permanent.
Months, you mean? Okay, that's fair, actually.
You won't get away.
Who are you looking out for again? Was it Kafka and Black Swan? I don't know when's the last time.
Let's duel.
The last time they showed up in the banner.
Dig their own grave.
Probably months.
Bring it on. There's your reward.
You won't get away.
This is the type of yearning I feel for those Soniuto level.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh,
Mountains roar. Dragon
5
fly.
months ago, not bad.
Soaring above the
Yeah,
land.
I mean,
This
at least
is
within this
permanent.
year. Or last year. But you know what I
You
mean.
won't get away.
Earth
Within a
shocks
year's
heaven.
worth of time.
Let's duel.
Let the show begin.
Bring it on. Time's up. Those with the loaded gun.
So,
Those who dig their own grave.
other than Staria,
You won't get away.
there's a Tetris
Let's duel.
tournament happening.
There's your reward.
This weekend, Saturday, I think. So my brain
Mountains roar. Dragon fly.
has context swapped
This is
over
permanent.
to thinking
You
about
won't get
Tetris.
away.
Actually, no, it has been thinking about Tetris this whole time. The bad thing is that I'll zone out while like reading fanfic, and then my brain will start thinking about Tetris. Like I'll zone out and think about Tetris, and I think it's actually a curse, and I need to go see the doctors.
Earth shatters
Argenti
heaven.
hasn't rerun for over a
Let's
year.
duel.
So sad. I actually want Argenti.
Those with the loaded gun.
No, how could I miss him?
Grave.
He,
You won't get away.
they have to find a way to throw him into the story again. Then he'll show up. in
Bring
the
it
anime.
on. Time's up.
I mean that makes sense, right? Like if a character appears in the story, they'll be like, or an event, I guess.
Humanity never
They'll be like,
conceals
yeah,
its
it's time
desire
for
to
a
control the
rerun.
heavens, and I'm no
Right?
exception.
Logically.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Soaring above the
Argenti showed up in
lands.
Penacony and was so out of nowhere. I thought he would show up.
You won't get away.
I guess it doesn't make sense for people outside to show up in
Let's
M4.
duel.
That's not how it works? Why?
You won't get away.
Okay, but why doesn't it work like
Let the
that?
show begin.
Maybe it's how it should work.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Because like people will play an event or the story and be like, wow, look at this guy. I love that kid. Let me pull for him. It's based on meta. God damn it. Every...
You won't get away.
on fire.
Let's duel. Time's up.
Why can't it be both based on meta and the story?
You won't get away. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens,
Firefly
and
leash.
I'm no exception.
Totally not a coincidence.
You won't get away.
Oh, that's true. This whole series of banners so far is like, interesting.
Let the show begin.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
You won't get away.
But I thought it's also because doesn't Firefly
Let's
and
duel.
Dahlia's new character,
There's your
Firefly
reward.
appears in 3.8. Leisha and Fugue are kind of out of nowhere. I'll say yeah. But at least for Firefly, it's like, well, she's in the story at least.
Time's up.
This is like kind of story related. Kind of.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
You won't get away.
Dahlia Kit was overly dedicated to
Let's
Firefly.
duel.
Really?
You won't get away.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Let the show begin. Humanity never
I
conceals
still
its
don't know
desire
who
to control the
Dahlia
heavens,
is.
and I'm
I guess
no
I'll know
exception.
in the future once I
Bring
play
it
the
on.
newer story.
There's your reward.
You won't
Once I
get away.
officially escape Infurious. Sort of. But I'm not about to pull for a woman I don't know.
Time's up.
It's the...
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
You know Dahlia back in
won't
like
get away.
2.1. I don't... Wait, hold on. No, she's part of that thing. Look, I don't think I knew her by name, but she was... What was the... like,
Grave.
You won't get away.
the thing that she was... Ah, right, the Annihilation game. Right. Yes. Like that, I was like, oh yes, I remember hearing about this. Do I remember the details? No. I do remember hearing about it. But I didn't know... you know. My brain has been busy, okay, Cyrene? Cyrene can attest. Right. Yahoo! Oh, right, I still haven't done my... Oop. God damn, really? Just do it. Just do it. Look away! Don't look! Don't look. Okay. I still haven't done the Ascension quest thing. Oh, or this. Guess I could do this right now. Or I can wait and procrastinate. Hee hee. Oh my god, BP. I've never been this far in BP ever. Okay. Great. I had to escape up here because I was on the Astral Express earlier, and every time I would log in or you know, like load back in, it'd be like, I wonder how Sunny is doing. I'm like, I do not care. More jades. I only got 540 pulls. What are you aiming for that you need so many? Alright, before I go though, I think there is that Cyrene? I think there's I got Black Swan. There's like another memory bubble that my mouse that I hadn't opened yet. I was also here. Come to think of it, I haven't chatted with Sunny in ages.
Let's go see what he's up to.
Niggas like, what are you talking about? I talk to Sunny every day.
Let's skip the formalities about how the Express crew led the formation of the Cosmic Alliance and saved civilization from the destruction. Thanks to the Express crew's support, our operations stayed on course, even under the relentless pressure from the Marketing Development Department. Miss Himiko, the Strategic Investment Department extends its deepest thanks.
Your department's contributions during the crisis did not go unnoticed. But besides disaster relief and holding the line, you've had your hands full with something else too, haven't you?
Indeed. The Cosmic Alliance's victory this time has revealed something truly precious. A glimpse of what united civilizations can accomplish in the face of destruction.
I need so many because I want so many. So you're just collecting them for shits and gigs. I know many people who would yell at you for that, but I won't say anything.
Our department is summarizing key lessons from this campaign. If another crisis of this scale appears on the horizon, we intend to have a system ready to respond.
If the IPC can take the lead in establishing a true frontline against the destruction, it will bring hope to every civilization.
Yelling at me for what? For just collecting polls. For no reason.
Of course, that still hinges on continued support from the Astral Express. Once the Iron Tomb matter is settled, we will be in touch again, Miss Himiko.
Oh, more bubbles. Sunny, how are you doing?
General Jing Yuan, it's been too long. Did Miss Fuxuan return safely?
I mean, she's right there, right?
Well, she almost had a near-death experience this time.
Why does this feel like, maybe just because Fuxuan is short, why does it feel like, did your child get home from kindergarten okay?
The Omniscia foresaw Iron Tomb's obliterating strike. It also told me there was no avoiding it, no surviving it.
Yet in that exact moment, the Seer strategist sent a message. The empty fortune has cracked open, and fate can now be decided. Then we lost contact. Alas, always so cryptic. Your brilliant senior soarer never says anything plainly. Left me pacing all night.
Stop lying, General.
No need to be upset, Master Diviner. Cryptic talk comes with the territory of being a general.
The soldiers of the Cienjo stood firm in this battle amidst overwhelming odds. Their courage and sacrifice deserve recognition. And it just so happens that the golden blood of ruin the Alliance needs is in the Nameless's hands. It was taken by the hero Kazlana of Overphoreus at the cost of his life, directly from Nanook themselves. Though Kazlana is no longer part of this world, that kid can still reach a fragment of his memory.
Maybe I will pull you up when I spice you. Who knows? Who knows, indeed. You should flip a coin to the side. Let your hands be completely in control of RNG.
Perhaps Kazlana would be willing to entrust the golden blood to an ally who went to great lengths for Overphoreus.
In that case, very well. On behalf of the Cienjo Alliance, I offer our deepest respect to the world of Overphoreus and her brave, noble heroes. To strike an eon as a mortal, even for but a fleeting instant, this deed alone deserves to be etched into the stars and remembered forever.
Mr. Boothill, it's a relief to see you alive and well after all that bloodshed.
Born tough. Though, I ought to apologize to you, Miss Himiko, for missing the Express's signal earlier.
The soldiers of both the IPC and the Cienjo saw the way you all fought on the front lines. Please accept my sincere thanks for the bravery the Rangers showed.
No need for thanks, Miss Himiko. I ain't the leader of the pack, didn't bring many along. Most of those who showed up for this fight have a personal score to settle with the destruction. That's why they fought like they had nothing to lose.
The Express crew owes you and Miss Rappa a special thanks for retrieving her and Don Hung after the battle. With the scepter put out of commission, there was a lot of chaos across the Overphoreus segmentum. Even with signal tracking, finding them was no simple task.
Maybe her ninjutsu really is the real deal.
Speaking of which, where is Miss Rappa?
Don't worry, she's gone to help the other Rangers. I'll pass on the Astral Express's message to her.
MC. Oh. Yeah. Since it was her disguised as Rappa. Brief message to the conductor. Please forgive me for leaving without notice. I know you're doing all you can to recover the car belonging to me and Stell. Oh, this is... Eh? Oh, okay. Yeah. This is when Donghun left earlier, right? Like, wait. Like, before... before Iron Tomb woke up. Bom bom. Yeah, keep crying. Okay. Okay, so... Hello, epilogue. Oh, I guess I'm here. Oh boy. Hi, miss me yet? Welcome to the story we wrote together. This page of eternity exists because of you. Sarini, so you're still here. This is our shared memory. Can you stay with us? Sarini! The young girl smiled faintly. She had foreseen that at this moment you would hesitate, sigh, or pose a question. Or all three of those choices. A moment later, you too regained your senses. The her before you was nothing more than an ink trace left from the past, able only to carry a message, unable to exchange words. Sorry, this was the only way I could leave you a message. Stell, we've come such a long, long way together on the path of remembrance. Even though the Amphorius in my memories will forever continue its cycles, sealing the Iron Tomb in the past. But those who remember you, this story, and this eternal garden will always stay by your side, as part of As I've Written, continuing to trailblaze with the Astral Express. The girl paused for a moment, blinking her eyes. One day, memories will bear fruit. I'll take them across the stars. I believe we'll meet. One day, the memories will bear fruit, and the Amphorius will be born for real. Even though it's hard to guess what you are thinking, Stell. Our heartfelt thank you would surely make the little flower in your heart bloom, right? Thank you, Stell. Music note. Oh, that's right. If you have time, can you please visit me in that little village in the memory? Who knows, I might have prepared a little pink present for you. Sawini. Okay, so, oh, I says there. Okay, so I've only been doing the story. I've actually done none of the exploration in Amphorius, and I low-key don't know where I am. So I'll just have the quest point me where to go, but I'm guessing that everything is kind of like all the locations are back to being. Oh, okay. Did you collect all the no. Because I haven't done any exploration. I've only been just following the story and like maybe if there's a chest or something along the way. Investigate. Celiosi. Welcome to the Twilight Courtyard. How can I help you? Like this. Like this? Smiles, laughter, a warm smile is most important, Lady Celiosi. Welcome to the Twilight Courtyard. How can I help you? Why is this like McDonald's? Back in alchemy, you had to do certain crests on the fountains. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't think I did anything. Again, I haven't done any exploration. I don't have. I don't think the Day Thunder Knight can help me. It's only been a few days since we last saw each other. How'd you get so tiny? Ah, it's you, the child of humanity who ascended to the skies alongside Hyacinthia. It's a pleasure to meet you again. I have now returned to my original pure state. I am no longer a warrior goddess wielding a spear, nor the all-seeing Theos Synthetos. I am but an ordinary young girl. Even so, Lady Celiosi's way of speaking proved quite persistent. Actually, I think Celiosi's current state has a certain beauty in its contrast. I feel the same, just like during that action hour when a sun shower fell on that bright afternoon. Shh, little Ika, you shouldn't say things like that. Ika's spouting slurs. No need to hide it, I can understand the winged beast's words. Oh no. Despite her appearance as a child, her age far exceeds that of ordinary people. The Pegasus is right. Despite my age, my mind may not be as mature as Hyacinthia's. I joined the Twilight Courtyard precisely because I wanted to become a physician and study ways to connect with the hearts of the children of humanity. It's wonderful that Lady Celiosi has such thoughts and aspirations. However, it's no easy feat to become a doctor. You'll need to master entire manuals worth of knowledge and learn to handle all sorts of situations. For example, what should we do if we can encounter patients causing trouble in the courtyard? Toss them over the ledge. Causing trouble? Meld with their hearts, understand their needs, patiently guide those with genuine difficulties, and politely turn away those who make unreasonable demands. You're not much of a doctor. Know a thing or two about throwing punches. Yes. Destroy. Don't be ridiculous. I did not misspeak. Hello. Welcome. Lady Celiosi is very talented. With time, she'll definitely become an excellent physician. What is this? What is this yearning? What's going on? What a peaceful garden this is. No swords, no flames. Are the laws of this new world really so merciful? Very well, I shall permit its existence. Rather than hymns and statues, the laughter and chatter of subjects are the highest praise for a ruler. Look, Dux Gladiorum and the others are having quite a delightful conversation. So, aren't you gonna go chat with them too? No need. Rulers should stay silent in places where their subjects hold private conversations. I've borrowed their lives, so it's only fair to let them take a nice long vacation. You know what? I wasn't born with golden blood. Like a king's authority, I seized it with these hands. I've used every means at my disposal and earned the name of tyrant. This was because, to root out injustice, this was the only path forward. But if possible, I hope people won't have to struggle to climb mountains just to live the life they want. I hear there are a few stars out there beyond the sky that are gentle enough for that. Now this long-cherished wish has largely come true. The reborn overphoreus will surely embrace laws with more warmth and humanity. Aw, you're making me feel all emotional. I hear the insolence in your words, but it's fine. After all, I am what people call a tyrant. Indeed, a monologue needs an audience, not a strategist plotting for me, not a pawn at my disposal, nor some deliverer, simply a friend who's willing to listen. Thank you, Dux Primarius. It's going well. Also, I forgot to point this out, but I only noticed, like, after a couple hours that Sarija has, like, bat wings on the back of her design. But, like actual wings, like, sprouting out of her back. Oh, it's all you guys. Oh my gosh. Basically Batman. Isn't Batman... forgive me, I actually don't know Batman very well. Isn't Batman like a vigilante though? So wouldn't he be like the opposite of law? Labinus, sure. Can't your stomach still handle it? Looks like I'm gonna win this one. Ugh, I just drank too much water. It's all because the honey brew here is too watery. In that case, would you like to try the richest honey brew? He's justice and vengeance. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, right. Depends on how the government is like, right? After the black tide receded, I returned to my homeland and dug up all 12 bottles that Fagusa had buried in the seabed. Today, we have as much essence of icy spring as you wish. Let's drink to our heart's content. As much as I wish, but it's something so precious. Back then, Fagusa buried them in the seabed because she wanted to share them with her descendants after the black tide had receded. Aren't they perfect for a celebration now? Since Dux Gladiorum insists so passionately, we'll humbly accept the offer. Little Virginia. Looks like you'll get your chance to shine today. Well then, here's to our yesterdays and tomorrows. Yippee! Oh. Wow, that really hits the spot. Magusa's collection really lives up to its reputation. Though it tastes a little astringent at first, if you let it sit in your mouth for a moment, you can taste a subtle sweetness and a hint of sea breeze. Imagine you're tasting the honey wine, like you know how wine tasters will swoosh it around in their mouth and then spit it out. Can you imagine just spitting it out onto the ground and you're like, what? That's limited edition. The taste is exquisite indeed, but as royal subjects, how can we enjoy this by ourselves? Go and invite the great Imperator. I'll join her for drinks later. For now, please enjoy yourselves to the fullest. And remember, we're not leaving until our cups run dry. Alright then, today I'll be the last one standing. Who's my next challenger? Your time to shine, Virginia. Then I'll do it. Little Greyfry, care to join me for a drink? Look. The dew of divine blood. You should still remember its taste. Though, it's fine if you don't. I can help you recall it. Cheers, little Greyfry. Cheers! Yuppie! Alright, back to actually doing the quest. Also, it's kind of sad that I ended up going back to Harmony Trailblazer after the story is over. Because right after Cyrene was like, please remember Amphoreus, spread the word, and like, you know, we'll always be in your memory, etc. And then immediately afterwards it's like, alright, let's switch back from a remembrance. I'm like, am I an asshole? I'm sorry, Cyrene. I don't even have, like, the best relics. It's fine. I'm not trying to get all 5 stars or whatever it is. This garden is the final page of As I've Written. Oh. Oh, hey, guys. Oh my gosh. I see some people here. Should I talk to them first? I guess. Castris. Lord Maide, what brings you here? Castris? Are you here for the event too? Yes, but I had no idea that Lord Maide would be participating too. Don't tell me you've also prepared some handicrafts? Crafts? You mean ingredients? I'm also surprised that you signed up for the new Master Crisis Chef Championship. Is this the other event? Is this not the current epilogue? A culinary showdown? Isn't this supposed to be the first Amphoreus handicraft convention? Huh? Who the heck wandered onto the wrong set? How have I not heard about either of these? I received an invitation addressed Dear Miss Casters with the time and location of a handicraft exchange meeting, sealed with the Council of Elders wax seal. Huh, this wax seal, why does it have a grid-like reflective effect? When you look at it under the starlight... Is it in the shape of Cypher's cat coin? That's correct. Sure enough, I also received an invitation in the same format. The letter mentioned that this time, there would be a legendary chef from another world beyond the sky participating, bringing new cosmic flavored dishes. I let my guard down. I was careless. This kitty is combat. Good thing it wasn't an arm wrestling contest. Still, you still remember that arm wrestling tournament Lady Cypher signed me up for. But now I no longer bear the authority of death. These hands of mine probably can't defeat Lord Maide anymore.
I wonder how many others Cyphers has tricked with the same ploy. Or could we be the only two who fell for it?
A lazy voice drifted down from above.
It's not that dramatic. I only prepared 4 letters. The other 2 are meant for our little deliverer boy and the tailor girl, inviting them to wear their self-coordinated new outfits to the new season's fashion exhibition.
Hehe, I can't wait to see the tailor girl getting headaches over our little deliverer boy's fashion sense. Meow Express, off we go. The voice faded away. Cypher sure is full of energy. It's alright, I understand. Time flows peacefully in this new world, but an ordinary life doesn't mean it has to stay the same forever. She probably just wants to bring something fresh and exciting to everyone, while satisfying her urge to pull a few mischievous pranks.
I haven't seen Lord Finon dressed in yellow and purple either. I'm quite curious indeed.
What about the ingredients My Day brought? If you don't mind, I can cook them right here and invite everyone to enjoy the meal together. Cook them where? This is an empty platform. Okay. Sure, I'll adjust the heat to your taste. What about the handmade stuff from Castrius?
These are all things you're familiar with. Bookmarks, cushions, and felt dolls. They're a bit rough around the edges because I made them in a rush, but I was hoping to exchange them with everyone at the meetup. But now, please allow me to take them back and refine them a little.
Oh, time to look forward to the fashion exhibition. Well, I have a suggestion. For the good of your stomach, let's eat after we've seen Finan's outfit.
Lord Maide, is it really going to be that dramatic?
Yes.
See you tomorrow, Amphoreus.
The starry sky above is so beautiful, each star twinkling like countless blinking souls. Miss Stell, if you have time, would you like to join me for a stroll in the garden? I scattered many flower seeds there, hoping time would wash those melancholic memories away, allowing the seeds of stories to grow once again into an endless sea of flowers.
Oh, wow, there's... What kind of flowers did you plant?
Antilia is a flower that grows in another realm. Its pure petals bring final peace to the departed, but planting it here seems rather inappropriate. So this time I planted even more dazzling flowers. I believe there must be worlds blooming with lush flowers beyond the sky as well, right? If you have the chance, please bring me some flower seeds you encounter along your journey.
Don't know how that would work, but I will try. Is there any plant? I'm trying to think. But it's like, other than Eurilo 6, the planets we've been to have been very, like, tech. Like there's like a lack of nature other than the place where Donghun parted the sea. Right? The Xianzhou is just a bunch of ships, so it's not like there's Earth. And then Penacony is a big hotel prison, and most of it's in a dream. So it's not like, again, there's not like a lot of Earth soil. Huh. Do you still have any melancholic memories?
Though people are still somewhat wary around me, curious children are now willing to hold my hand as they go and watch butterflies resting among the flowers. Their chubby fingertips are as warm as a hug. If I must name something regretful, it would be our encounter. Meetings and partings are part and parcel of life, and you must always venture forth toward more distant stars. But the miracles that your arrival brought to Amphoreus, and all those memories we shared, are already precious enough to me.
Is there anything you want me— Oh, I don't have apples! Oh, okay. Should I come back after I have some apples? Should I—
A fine place indeed.
This world is now— Oh, sorry, my name. This world is now free from strife and sacrifice. Well done, Deliverer. Would a world without strife be boring? In my view, strife exists to end strife itself. Though it may be a pain that this world needs, there will come a day of healing. Besides, there's no word for boring in the Kremnoan language. Preparing a good meal is just as glorious as winning battles. These days, the world is full of animals that previously went extinct, which has greatly enriched our ingredient inventory. Please don't cook the chimeras. It's quite a fascinating world for anyone who enjoys cooking. The grand restaurant's about to open. Time to charge into battle with the kitchen knife. But there are still some tricky pranks. There's an old saying in Castrum Kremnos. Cats are either sleeping or causing trouble. I bet Aglaia will be the first to get restless and find the cat something to do. Is there anything you want me to remember? I don't have apples. And I don't have any golden apples. I don't have golden ingots. Why are you standing so far away? Are you guys all collectively? Okay.
Partner, you're finally here. Every time Professor Anaxa and Aglaia stand together, it means Akuma is about to be turned upside down. Even now, I can't let my guard down.
Ooh, drama. What's the tea, sister? I heard all of that. Should Aglaia be the only one with, like, an accent? Nothing major. I just wanted to find someone to discuss the new Titan myths circulating on the streets lately. What did I tell you? Even without the golden thread, the illustrious Lady Goldweaver still loves keeping tabs on everyone. And you, Finan.
As your luck would have it, I also know what you're about to say. Finon's just like that lady, not letting even the smallest detail slip by. Whose student is he really?
Stop arguing, we're all his teachers. Is my brain some kind of publicly shared folder? Everyone just loves to come and interrupt it as they please.
The Titan myths circulating on the streets. I have a bad feeling about it. Could it be that one called Hidden Hatred, the butterfly in the tree? A girl named Nestia caught Circe's attention while studying at the Grove, but Circe has discovered that her closeness was merely to gain academic guidance, which made their relationship grow complicated.
Oh, right. I actually read that one, I think. It's the Doomdeary. Nestia and Circe's. Professor Anaxa, may I continue? Why are you asking me? It's about Circe's. What does it have to do with me?
Well, after all, some people think that the bow of rift and chrysalis of God, depicted in this book, are alluding to a certain new cycle. Years later, their successors' relationship deteriorated to the point of becoming sworn enemies. During one encounter, they accused each other of not even deigning to look at one another properly, and nearly came to blows. Oh, and there's a proscript. All myths get embellished by later generations. These two titans weren't as lovey-dovey as the legends suggest. They just had some occasional collaboration. They're like, everyone just kept shipping them for some reason. So, Anaxagoras, what do you think?
If you ask me, there's only one redeeming quality about it.
A bit of occasional collaboration?
All myths are mixed with later embellishments.
Indeed, that's quite an astute observation from a scholar. I was the one being hesitant with my stitches.
Did I hear that right? Aglaia actually praised Professor Anaxa to his face.
Since regaining my sight, I've resumed my work as a weaver.
Holy shit, what is...
Tetsifona from the bookstore commissioned me to weave a Titan mythology-themed tapestry for her shop. Though, after hearing these new versions circulating in the streets, I started contemplating how to arrange and edit them.
Well, that's rare. When did Lady Goldweaver start caring about what others think?
After all, these new pair of eyes were no different from those of a child first observing the world. There was still so much to see and learn. The people of the New World deserve to learn about the history through a better story, don't they?
Speaking of which, we have someone right here. Stell, I heard
I heard you're planning to take the story of Amphorius beyond the sky. To weave a tapestry, wouldn't her story make the perfect blueprint? Leave it to me. I'll write with absolute fairness and objectivity. Don't worry, I can figure out everyone's relationships on my own. Yes, don't worry. I will make sure to write it as accurately as possible. And definitely without any personal bias or conclusions about characters' relationships. Then I'll look forward to the day when you bring that story back again. I'm about to make the same.
After such a long journey, we finally reached a perfect ending.
Good thing I was there. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened otherwise. At least the tension's not as thick now, right? Have they been at each other's throats since they first met? At least that's how the two of them were when I first joined the Flame Chase. Professor Naxon and Aglaya were both people who knew how to read the situation. In times of crisis, they could set aside their differences and work together. Now that everything's calm, they are at each other's throats bickering. I guess you could say the chemistry between people really is a mysterious thing. Got any more street reads? Hook me up! Of course, I've read quite a few books like that. Stuff like, Something's Wrong with My Flame Chase Journey, The Imperator's Personal Blade Maid, The Class-Skipping Cat at Divine Academy. Shh, let's keep our voices down. If you're interested, I'll take you to the bookstore to peek quietly. Okay. And I don't got any apples, so...
Curious about these eyes? They can finally embrace the light.
I didn't realize when I took the assignment, but now that I'm actually weaving it, this tapestry is turning out to be quite the undertaking. Let's hire more people for the weaving workshop. Just as I thought. As for recruitment, I'll need to employ some tricks. Wait for my good news. How does it feel to have your sight back? It has romantic aspects as well as its inconveniences. The inconvenience lies in having to relearn how to read all those subtle details, like people's thoughts and where their gazes wander. Things I used to easily discern through the golden thread. And what makes it romantic is, whether it's the stark contrast of colors and luster, or the finest fibers on the fabric, they can all be seen clearly with the human eye. Without doubt, the leader of Alchema must command golden threads that can see all things, while an ordinary weaver only needs a pair of bright eyes. Oh. You must be familiar with this item. It's a talisman made of femoral stone that the non-hearing, non-speaking girl gave to me. I'd like to pass it on to you. Though it no longer possesses Nestia's divine power, it remains the purest symbol of romance. May the spirit of nobility forever guard your journey. But I got no apples for you.
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
About that book. Can I be honest now? What a complete mess. What on earth was that nonsense even about? It was about Yuri and Hexa. It was about girls kissing. Finally, I knew you wouldn't be able to endure that. Even students who failed and had to retake my Titan mythology class could earn more balance coins with their writing than this. I think everyone's really getting into it. Really, anyone who appreciates this work must have been cursed by both Nestia and Circes. Okay, alright. I've yapped to everyone. I have no apples. Let's go. You see, the nebula blooms with radiance, tracing the silhouette of a garden. A newborn world is about to sprout. The scene is the ending of As I've Written, and also the origin point of the Amphorius in the real world. One day, it will give birth to true life. The people in the memory will be born one by one, waiting for you tomorrow. The stars breathe silently. You are certain that the fruit of Amphorius has been planted. ... But what about its cause? Until that day comes, the journey continues. Endless possibilities unfold beneath your feet, and only the memory remains in yesterday. I don't want to set off low. Perhaps there's still something I can do. Recall the promise of the Trailblaze. The story of Flame Chase will echo across the stars. People will remember that Amphorius was a brilliant, magnificent world. You think you can let more people read as I've written, preserving the memories of this world. If you do this, the causality will become more stable. You can't be certain, but you're willing to believe. What matters is that this is a promise, shared between you and many others. Perhaps it's time to fulfill my promise. Discuss this matter with Himiko and Weld. Oh, it's on my desk. Hello. Oh, yes. So, Stell, you're saying you want to mass print the text of as I've written and publish it as a book. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Spread the gospel. It's not a bad idea. No, not a bad idea. However, any publication on the Interastral Network must go through the IPC's channels. I'm not sure how they'd feel about this. Darn the fucking IPC. Why can't we just... Okay. Don't worry, we have allies. One way or another, they can be persuaded. Hello, said allies. We've already discussed the details of this project with the Business Consolidation Department. The verdict is approved for execution. Thanks to our experience in Eurilo 6, we were able to close this deal. Rather than focusing on short-term gains, establishing a model of preservation will be more beneficial for long-term development. Besides, safeguarding new and growing civilizations is precisely what the Strategic Investment Department was made to do. According to Dr. Ratio, establishing a consistent understanding of Amphorius across the cosmos will aid its future, to a certain degree. Okay. That's right. The Interastral Peace Entertainment will handle the publication of As I've Written, and the IPC will cover all related expenses. As for liaising with various planets, we'll leave that to the Nameless. I know how to say words. I see you've long been prepared, as expected of the Throne of Worlds of Amphorius. Perhaps soon it'll be time for the young ones to take charge of the Express. Don't sound so world-weary, Welt. We've got plenty of youth left. Even though the IPC is helping out, knowing you'd definitely want to go check it out yourself, right? Go ahead then, and sow the seeds of civilization. Create a story that belongs to you. It's a story that belongs to everyone. Rest assured, I won't let you down. Keep going. It's like an unwritten rule among the Nameless. Press forward and see it through to the end. Time is of the essence. You head to Belobog.
It's still early.
Belobog wasn't affected much, thanks goodness. Oh my god. Oh, look at Stell. She saved the universe this time. What is this? Oh god, please don't perceive me. Alright, stop. Stop. Bronya, can you tell your people to... What the heck? Yuri everywhere I go. Hey guys, are you making out? It's been a while, Stell. I heard you were coming, so I invited Sela as well. Sure, that's why you invited Sela. Sorry. The kids at the orphanage are too scared to even go outside now because of the destruction. Never mind that. What did you want to talk about? As I've written. You recounted the... Oh my god! You recounted the story behind As I've Written in the current state of Amphorius. I heard the whole cosmos was shaken up by what you did. Pretty impressive how you managed to sort everything out. Thanks to Miss Topaz's anti-iron tomb vaccine and our timely shutdown of the engine of creation, Belobog was able to avoid another crisis. Don't worry, the reconstruction plan hasn't been affected, but I must say, even a tiny ripple in the universe becomes a tsunami when it reaches frontier planets. The same goes for Amphorius. As a similarly developing civilization, we are willing to contribute to its future. Goodwill is like a torch. It can only burn brighter when it's passed on. I'm not one for fancy words, but if you need help, I'll definitely be there. Oh right, still, I've got something to ask you. Come with me later.
Okay. What's so secretive?
Don't ask, just be there. I'm not playing around.
What? Check out what's going on. Oh my god. Oh, what? What? No, what? Hook, what's wrong?
Honorary member, finally, you're here. My legs are going numb.
Hook, what are you...
I heard from Clara that she's using Diggertron to help with mining, but the power was too much, and she fell and broke her leg. I'm afraid she won't be able to take interstellar flights anymore. She wants to hear your fresh stories from beyond the skies, so she won't have any regrets.
Oh, what? They benched Rook. Hook. What did Dr. Natasha say? Did the Diggertron really pack that much power? Something feels really fishy here. What did Natasha say?
Just take it as the truth. Don't worry too much about the details. Honorary remember, you'll help Hook out, right?
Well, since you all said so. You retell the story of As I've Written to Hook sentence by sentence, especially those thrilling adventure parts. Naturally, done in the voice of a bath sprite.
Wowza, legends, galaxies, giant monsters, so cool. I knew there are so many interesting things beyond the sky. But Julian and the others wouldn't believe me. I'm gonna tell them right now.
Well, Hook sprang up from the bed with a whoosh and dashed away in a flash. So she's fine. Nice work, Doc. You're a real miracle worker.
Perhaps your story was so fascinating that it cured her without any treatment?
I admit I was just playing around earlier. She just wanted to see you. Children are all like that.
All that fuss for nothing. Well, at least she's okay. I should get going. Keep an eye on Hook. Make sure she doesn't pull any weird stunts.
Natasha, Underworld Doctor, feeling sick. That was so long ago, wasn't it? By now, like a year, 2, 3 years ago.
The children's energy seems endless. To be young. By the way, that book seems really interesting. Would you mind sharing a copy with me? Next time a child is being difficult, I can use it to comfort them.
Feels like you're treating this like a fairy tale.
What's wrong with fairy tales? That story contains defiance, courage, and love. Exactly the qualities children should learn. Besides, writing fairy tales is quite challenging. You must believe in the existence of beautiful things to write about them. In my opinion, sometimes adults need fairy tales even more than children do.
Since you've said so.
Thank you. Now could you sign this for me? And add a little message too. There's a word for this. Yes, book signing. Consider this practice for future book signings.
A message? What should I write? May we meet again among the stars. To everyone who dreams of being a hero, this is the story of Amphorius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Donghung, and Void Ranger Jive. One of these is not like the other. We'll be sappy.
Well written indeed. This makes me the first owner of your exclusively signed copy. I will pass this book down through generations. 500 years, 1,000 years. As long as children keep growing up, and children's children have children, it will never be forgotten. After all, some things must be remembered, like that Supreme Guardian, like all the acts of defiance that occurred among the stars. Dr. Natasha, I brought them. Where's that book? I can't remember all the details in it.
Well then, shall I tell you the story again? Oh.
How many moons does Amphorius have?
Oh.
Heard there used to be 6. That's more than we've got.
Children talking?
The story says Amphorius had 6 moons. Guess they didn't need to turn on the lights at night, huh? I don't know which child is which, but they had no sun, only something called a dawn device mounted on the back of the tallest engine of creation. Anka, you're only getting half the story again. It's not called the engine of creation, it's called a titan. Can someone really carry the sun on their back? I'm not some gullible kid you can fool. I can testify I carried that sun myself once. You carried a dawn device? Yeah, right. And I could totally take on Uncle Svarog. But will Belobog one day vanish from the universe like Amphorians did, leaving behind nothing except a book? If that happens, we'll never get to eat popping candies again, or listen to Natasha's stories. No more playing hide-and-seek or cheering for Big Brother Luca at the arena. Amphorius hasn't disappeared, and Belobog won't either. Yeah, if that day ever comes, I'll stand tall like the heroes of Amphorius and protect everyone in Boulder Town. Then we can sign a trade, a dormant with the Amphorians, just like we did with Sanjo. Anka, you forgot the name again. It's called the Mutual Benefit Trade Agreement. That's not the point. The point is we can go to the hot springs in Nakama, ride Dromuses, and I want to raise a little chimera. But can we really take an interstellar flight to Amphorius like Boss Hook? Taking the Astral Express isn't bad either. Before that, you need to grow up properly. I really, really wish I could grow up faster. Okay. Oh, I definitely got the voices wrong. That's fine. I forgot to mention this actually when I finished Amphorius. Initially. I was thinking like because Amphorius is like Greek mythology themed, right? So the characters and as well as the story have allusions to actual Greek myths. And like and I was thinking how, you know, like the whole story, planet, memories, whatever you want to call it, of Amphorius have now been condensed into this as I've written book, right? And now we're going around book tour passing it to people and planets and getting everyone to read Amphorius' story. And also the conversations they're having, like, oh, you know, I'll pass it down to my children's children and children, you know, like it will be like a generational thing. It really it and I'm like this is very reminiscent of just like I guess mythology itself, right? So I'm not a historian, but like the myths obviously were created by people who lived so long ago from where we are now, and yet those stories have been passed down either through word of mouth or scripture to the point where we can still read and remember and experience the myths that existed all the way back then, right? Granted, you know, there might be some interpretations and there might be some inaccuracies. It's not like 100% perfect, but it's like, you know, it's not like completely like it's like a historical thing. And now that we're going around like with the story of Amphorius and kind of doing the same thing, I was like, Amphorius itself is like, they call it an epic too. Like it's like the birth of a myth of the birth of its own like epic story mythology. I don't know, I'm not good at explaining things. But I was like, oh, that's really, you know, it's like, what an interesting way to like sort of write the conclusion, or like how to wrap it up, I guess, with the setup. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I have, alright. Go to Sanjo, talk to Fushan. I haven't done exploration anywhere, I realized. Look at my 19 out of 11 chests. Oh no, I missed the dialogue. Fuck. Just
So I was looking at my failures. Oh, hello. Oh my god, Yaoguan, who totally does that. So, Junior Soarer, great changes are coming. Why not join the Yukei as the Master Diviner? That way I could catch a breather too. General Yaoguan must be joking. If I stand on the Luofu, I'm sure to inherit the position of general. If I transfer to the Yukei, I'd be nothing but a mere Master Diviner for life. How could I not see which path holds more promise? Junior Soarer optimism is truly delightful. Looks like the optimistic general is a Luofu. Ah! Still, what perfect timing. I was just about to visit the Astral Express. What's the matter? Optimism is a Luofu specialty. Your visitor's here, so I should get going. You went going so fast. You recounted the story behind As I've Written, and the current state of overphoreus. Before obtaining this book, I only knew that golden blood was reaped in this battle, and thus it was deemed a great victory. I did not know that within that golden blood lay such a stirring and tragic story. Shortly after the fall of Iron Tomb, the Alliance gathered all the generals to discuss their next course of action. The records in this book should provide them with additional support. What should we do? Rest assured, whether through opera storytelling or crosstalk, the Luofu never lacks ways to spread stories that capture people's hearts. Besides, the Alliance has been fighting battles everywhere in recent years, and there has been plenty of tales about their valor and victories. The word hero already carries weight in people's hearts. The faithful adaptation of this As I've Written within the Alliance is most definitely assured. But from what you've said, if we want it to be remembered throughout the cosmos, the Luofu alone may not be enough. This matter requires the Skyfaring Commission's assistance. Go talk to Yukong. I'll inform her of the full situation. Go to Yukong. Why won't they just teleport me like they did in Billabong? Why do I have to physically travel there myself? Just send me there. Okay. Hello. You have something on your desk that I can steal. New Londinium freight check report. Okay. A false sky sealed by a pantheon, an exploration of challenging taboos one after another. Sounds like some kind of fable. I can make you a promise that the Skyfaring Commission will provide its full support for matters relating to As I've Written. For now, the connections between Shanzhou's ships will grow even closer, and I'll have merchant vessels export As I've Written to our allied fleets. With the convenience of the Whistling Flames Guild, this matter should be handled quite smoothly. Though the Luofu emerged victorious in the Battle of Iron Tomb, we did not escape unscathed. Your safe return is truly a blessing. Yep, I'm super lucky. Back when I was a pilot, I used to go on adventures everywhere with my companions in our star skiff. Even though we always managed to get out of sticky situations, we'd inevitably get a stern talking to when we returned. Those were the reckless days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon star. If I had to choose again, I'd probably walk the same path, same as your account of the trailblaze in your book. I'd like to ask you a personal question. What do you think about this journey to Euphorius? Just another trailblaze, an unforgettable journey, an unprecedented memory. I mean... And what an unforgettable journey it is. I can tell you'll cherish this memory for a long time. Oh my god, there's a chest behind you that I never got, sorry. Memory is quite a peculiar thing. Sometimes, I even think it's frank and oh my gosh, whether Foxians, the Celestials, or the Videodera, they all possess lifespans and oh my god, for us, history feels like it's happened yesterday. It's precisely because memories of, the Legion is growing restless and a fierce battle seems inevitable. We cannot and dare not let our guard down. That was a lot. Look at me, what am I saying? Be it the eons or the war, these topics are too grand. We shouldn't let them consume too much of our thoughts. I see. Okay.
Regarding as I've written, I will do my utmost and won't let these heroic deeds be buried by the stars.
Now they teleport me. Now they teleport me when I wanted to get the chest. What the heck? This is bullying. Actually, BRB. What the heck? What? Stop! Stop! Stop. Stop. I came back. I just went to the bathroom. Sometimes a gal needs to shit her pants. Okay. Oh yes, the storytelling. That day you left in... Oh, stop! That day he left in disgrace, bearing thorns and apology. Today he returns bathed in blood, triumphant. Kremnos, his homeland, lay all in ruin, split asunder by blazing fire that forged adamant. I'm not gonna do that for the whole thing. Yet today we shall not speak of the psychopomp of Idonia, but Midamos, the backlit spirit warden, and bears the byname Mide. The name Mide that signifies a foe that no multitude could withstand, as well as a foe whom none among 10,000 could overcome. Cheer! Alright, alright. Or no, that was the... Alright, alright! The wind tore through the banners, and rain beat down upon the remnants of the army, and holy shit, girl, across the plain rose cries of sorrow, yet only the roar of the lion was heard. And you ask, what manner of man was this Mide? He was the crown prince of Kremnos, cast off by his father, drifting for years of Okay. Good night. Drifting for years upon the sea of souls, where he forged an indestructible body. Summoned by the thousand-faced matriarch, he threw himself into the great cause of flame chase. Thereafter, he hewed down the black tide, passed the trial, drank the crimson brew of blood, drove back the calamitous star of misfortune. He settled old grievances, guarded a holy city, reclaimed his sunken homeland, and ascended the agate throne. Now this is epic. Like a battle-hardened lion on its throne, Kremnos' mighty name shall echo through the ages. Whoa! Alright! Through countless cycles of upheaval, As I've Written reveals the truth of Euphorius. We want to know what happens next? Stay tuned for the next chapter. Madamos, you're a true son of Euphorius. Shh, the part about Lord Final is even... Okay. Once he left his homeland, and for 100 years he wandered in exile, again came the cycle of 1,000 tribulations, and a return of 10,000 flames to one. Today we shall not speak of Midamos, the backlit spirit warden, but of Lord Finan, the flame-chasing harbinger of light. Born in a humble village of bucolic background, Lord Finan rose from the most modest beginnings. Alas, the merciless black tide ravaged this countryside, leaving nothing but ruins, and he alone survived. So... Oh, this is so... Lord Finan first appeared under the sages of the grove, and later followed the thousand-faced matriarch, carrying the sun in chasing flame. He sought out the 12 core flames. Through countless trials and tribulations, he at last won the chance to remake the world. Yet who could have foreseen that the prophecies inscribed on countless pages were but empty delusions, that the grand feats of salvation proved vain? The endless cycles of mortal birth and death became naught but the fertile soil that nourished the Iron Tomb. The stubborn youth, unwilling to serve as the wolf's thrall, began anew, setting forth once more upon the endless road of flame chase. He entered the cycle again, taking flames into his own flesh as kindling. And truly it was thus. Startled, he turned his head only to behold a wasteland of shattered stone and broken tiles. All had perished. All was spent. Returning in vain, he found yet again the heavy heads of ripened grain, the cooking smoke curling beneath the slanting sun, and dusk was near once more. This is so... Through countless cycles of upheaval, As I've Written reveals the truth of Euphorius. Want to know what happens next? Stay tuned for the next chapter! Did this really happen to Lord Finan? Shh, it's time for the tale of 12... Okay. Alright. Should I sit and listen to all of these? Do I?
Lord Finan or General Jing Yuan?
Why don't you go ask the general?
Who do you think is stronger, Lord Finan or General Jing Yuan?
Who do you think is stronger, Lord Biden or General Jing Yuan? Sorry. Okay.
It's still early. Where to now?
Hey guys, I've got a book for you. Micah. Mikhail always welcomes visitors. For those who lose their way, he never fails to point them in the right direction. But there's no confusion in your expression. I'm guessing you're not here for answers. I completed a Trailblaze journey and made unforgettable memories. I'm here to tell a story. Yes. That's right. Together with another author, I wrote a book about the Trailblaze journey. This time I'm here to tell that story. I want to share this experience with those who came before. Alright. Let's tell them what kind of story this really is. Yeah, so much has happened in Euphorius. How could I sum it up in just a few words? This story, I'm afraid it's going to take a while. Let's start with the world of Euphorius. A world where heroes rise, a world that never changed, a world that defies destiny. It was a world on the brink of extinction, yet teeming with heroes. In the Flame Chase journey, the Crisis heirs marched on one after another, while mortals stood united. This is an ode celebrating humanity, the hero's journey. And now for the meaning of this journey. The closed world embraced the stars, enraged in the shadow with the destruction. Showdown with the destruction, my precious kindred spirits. As a member of the Flame Chasers, you've joined Euphorius' grand journey. You've encountered heroes, forged bonds, and achieved greatness together. As a traveler, your footprints have already reached far and wide. Such is the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, build, and connect. But there's always a next stop on this journey. When the whistle of departure sounds, the Express will leave, carrying all memories with it. But the stars will remember the name of every epic. Looks like this Trailblaze helped many people grow, just a glimpse of a corner of the starry sky, a turning point in the cosmic destiny, the starting point for our next destination, a story I'll never forget. This is... yes. Oh my god, I have to use my second hand to press all the buttons. I've made up my mind. Let me start from the beginning. You spent countless moments in this dream within a dream. As the story ended, a certain emotion in your heart grew stronger, like a burning ember. News doesn't travel as fast in dreams. Every plot twist in this story caught me completely off guard. Thanks. I guess that's all that needs to be said. I think Mikhail will be proud of you all. Oh, Robin.
The journey against the destruction and the stories behind it should be known by more people. But I know a few publishers who can make dream bubbles based on sample books and put them on the market in Penacony. However, as you know, Penacony is a realm wrapped in syrup. I worry that epic tales of heroes might be too heavy for those living in dreams.
Isn't that what dreams are all about, though?
All we can do is put it on the shelf. Whether it survives the competition, there are too many uncertainties. But I think, Stell, you should just follow what your heart tells you. People can only tell stories they truly believe.
I heard Robin, go back to sleep!
People can only tell stories they truly believe in. Once you've made up your mind, go see Dr. Edward. I'll convince Mr. OT to help out. See you later.
Robin's gone. You can go back to sleep.
In Penacony, dreams must conform to reality, and as I've written, is no exception. What will you choose? Lucky for you, this is a dreamscape where furniture can talk. Why not hear what they have to say? Hello? Stop! Ah, yes. Talk to the... I've never been here. Danny. I wonder how Danny is doing. No. You fiddle with the button in an attempt to steer the ship, but more icons blah, blah, blah. Stretchfield does insanely consider if you want to open your own wallet to update this device. You approach the control console, and the four control levers wiggle excitedly back and forth, as if waving at you. Control stick. Captain, look at me! I'm the control stick, and I'm an expert at controlling hearts. Trust me, just tweak the ending a little bit to make it less perfect, and people will go absolutely crazy for it. The control stick shakes, making loud creaking noises. I don't think I'll do that. A vase with flowers in it. It looks quite expensive. As you approach, a languid voice echoes from within. Dear Captain, do you remember me? I've been watching you for quite a while. Tell me your story, and I'll teach you about niche art. As long as you immerse yourself in your own world, you won't get hurt. The vase is immersed in its own world, completely silent. Okay. The vintage dial phone stares at you, occasionally rolling its eyeballs like an owl. Captain, did you know I wasn't always a dial phone? I used to be an owl, but I'm not an owl anymore. I'm a dial phone. Want to take a guess why? If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, no amount of explaining will help. Millers need to get out of Penacony. The bookshelf is studded with books collected by previous captains. You infer that Donham may be interested in them. Collect your thoughts. You take the furniture's advice to heart, which provides practically zero guidance. Looks like it's up to you to make the final verdict. After all, you're the one who lives through this journey. Should I make some changes? As you know, nothing is taken seriously in Penacony. Even heroes' tales of blood and tears are just casual gossip over dinner. You remember Clocky, Brother Hanu, Miss Note. They were all living legends once. As I've written, and oh my gosh. If as I've written gets passed down in the same mocking way, is this really what you want? I believe in Euphorius. Yes, the answer was crystal clear from the start. The story of the three nameless is the best proof of that, isn't it?
It's still early. Fortuna.
And before chimeras start becoming a new mascot of Penacony. Love, friendship, rage, regret. Such a tiny dream bubble contains such complex emotions. It's like pouring a whole bottle of vodka into a dolium. Thank you for providing the memories. Here's my verdict. It's bound to be a huge hit. Even if the results aren't what we expected, I can still have the heroes tap dance in the vortex of Genesis. That'll be just as big a success. Just kidding. Rest assured, I'm a professional dream bubble collector. I know what can and can't be successful. And so, As I've Written was published in Penacony. Some guessed the alfalfa was behind it, and that they weren't wrong. With such a big favor ready for the taking, why not use it? Let the young folks keep stirring things up. Who knows? Maybe they will actually change the universe one day. It's old OT.
A world made of Memoria? What a joke!
You might want to check where you're standing.
Euphoria's critic, Euphoria's fan. Titan cycles, fall of the erudition. Quite the imagination there. Too bad the plot is so cliche. It's just another story about heroes fighting monsters. We've seen that 100 times already.
That's what you call a classic formula. People keep coming back for more, and that's why this theme never gets old. Not to mention, this was based on a real story. Haven't you heard the Interastral Peace broadcast? Iron Tomb was really defeated, and the seeds of civilization have sprouted in the universe. Maybe we'll be able to step into that Memoria world one day and have a face-to-face conversations with the heroes from that book.
A world made of Memoria? No way. That's gotta be something the Oak family made up.
Whatever, just go hang out with Clocky at the theme park and watch out for those alien memes trying to abduct you.
Okay. Euphorious?
It's still early.
Researchers are still as busy as ever. Yep, this is a space station, I know.
If only I got paid more.
What was this event again? You know, I'm not gonna touch it. Hi, Asta.
Right, let's send the damaged ships to Pier Point and have the IPC foot the bill.
I agree. Hello.
Oh, if it isn't Stell. Perfect timing. I've got good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Bad news.
Now that I think about it, starting with the bad news might be a little bit too abrupt. Let me give you the good news first.
I have no free will.
Remember that star knot I gave you? The good news is that I got one from the space... Remember that star knot I gave you? The good news is that I got one from a space pirate. But his fleet was dispatched to fight against the Iron Tomb, and that star knot was destroyed. I've reposted my purchase order, but it'll be tough to find another seller anytime soon for a ship of that size.
Actually, I'm here for Iron Tomb too. You recounted the story behind As I've Written, and the current state of Euphorius.
I have to say that this idea is way more interesting than the researchers' projects. It's a shame you don't need funding, or I'd definitely invest a few 100 million credits.
A few 100 million credits. Excuse me.
I took on an elective called History of Frontier Planets back in my student days. The professor warned us on the first day not to take everything at face value. Many worlds add exaggerated elements to their local hero legends, claiming their ancestors' bloodlines are inherited from some eon. Eventually, having an extraordinary origin story became quite the trend. But isn't that how stories work? When enough people believe in them, they gradually become reality. I'll get As I've Written added to the space station's required reading list. The researchers may not be interested in mythology, but once they hear it's Madame Herta's project, they'll get as excited as Peppy seeing a spacesuit.
Speaking of which, where is Herta?
Madame Herta has overexerted herself. She still needs some time to recover. Who said that?
Hi, Herta.
A mere Lord Ravager isn't enough to make me overexert myself. I just wasn't online, that's all.
I was touching some grass.
The IPC keeps pestering me about forming some alliance. I got tired of their nagging, so I just turned on auto-answering mode. Oh right, Stell, I've got some more good news. After Iron Tomb fell, the scepter was ruined, but Screwy and I managed to salvage a majority of data. They are crucial for the newborn Euphorius. Well, let's call it that for now. If things go smoothly, the world's evolution can skip its inorganic life phase and take a big step forward. Besides, the last extrapolation record, the one when you acted as the world-bearing Titan, is crucial. The Trailblaze will replace the destruction and purify this world. Scurry has signed a special agreement with IPC. They will closely monitor the state of Amphorius for a while.
Oh. So what happened to Cyrene?
That girl is dead, Stell.
Sorry.
Has the heart of the scepter. She, too, filled the cosmos in the instant when Iron Tomb swept across all of existence. She became the memories of the stars.
Sorry. My nose is itchy, but it's the kind of itchy that is persistent and won't go away. I just want to rip it off.
Ugh. The surging imaginary energy enabled her to create a miracle. With herself as the cradle, she closed the cycle of causality in Amphorius, making a world emerge from the memory zone. Of course, I know you just want to hear the outcome. Let me put it this way. She's just sleeping. Maybe she'll open her eyes again as a pink memo sprite and once again embark on a journey to meet you. But that had already happened in the past. In her subjective time, everything has become eternal. She was smiling when she left you, so don't be sad. She'd tell you the same if she were here.
Oh. How long until a new No, I don't want to see it again! Stop. I don't want to see it. How long until a new Amphorius is born?
I can't make any promises. That planet will gradually become how you remember it to be, but no one can tell when that be. It might take 1,000 Amber Eras, or it might only take a year or two. The only thing for certain is that what you were doing will surely hasten its growth.
Okay.
My advice is, continue the journey, be prepared for the worst, but keep hope in your heart. You know that if there's one thing the world of Amphorius isn't short of, it's miracles.
Gotcha. Okay. So I was wondering that too. It was like, so it's like what, it's gonna be another 1,000 years? 1,000 Amber Eras. But, like, the people's remembrance of it, or whatever, contributes to its growth, right? Okay. Feed the seed! So, what is the prime mover of life?
Scurry and I have reached consensus on that. Regrettably, the answer given by the scepter is indeed destruction. You can find a more detailed discussion in the database.
Oh.
But that's not Amphorius' answer, and I don't imagine it's yours either. I have my own insights on this, which I've written in the annotations. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, you can make your own research topic.
Okay. So it is destruction. I thought it would be... what, like Trailblaze? Or is it like... similar to destruction, as in destruction provides the... like the flame for Trailblaze. I don't know, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't have a PhD. I'm not here to do research. I don't have any other questions.
Then I'll disconnect for now. Got lots of stuff to deal with. Herda signing off.
She just disappears.
Madame Herda has actually been thinking about Amphorius all this time. The last time she couldn't stop talking about something was when we contained the Stellaron. Leave as I've written to us. I'll contact you again when we have news.
Nice. Oh, no, she's still here. Hey.
Herda has gone offline from this puppet. No matter how you try to get her attention, there is no response.
Asta. Okay. Same stuff. Alright, let's go back. Back to Express. I wonder how Sunny is doing.
Come to think of it,
Stop!
I haven't chatted with Sunny in ages. Let's go see what he's up to.
No, I'm doing something else right now. Come on. At last, your journey of sewing has reached its end, and you return to the Astral Express. Looking back, the Amphorius you spoke of has taken root deep across the universe, quietly awaiting the day it will sprout.
Perhaps this is the final step of Genesis. Oh my god, March, what are you spacing out for? Oh, it's you guys. You finished your missions too. Of course. After all, we three trailblazed through Amphorius together. And I ran my heart out for this. I received a message from March when I was leaving Thalassa, so I came back with her. She ran into some trouble on Khalsas. These are all places that I know. Don't even get me started. I'm already shy as it is. And then the synesthesia beacon had to break down. Thank goodness Dong-hun can speak the Clayese language. Okay. Also, not gonna lie, the words blurred together for a second, and I thought it said, thank God Dong-hun can speak Chinese, and I'm like, yes. That makes sense, did not question it at all. Also, I discovered a new species resembling chimeras on Spindle 3. There were no prior records of it. Does that mean there could be planets completely filled with dromuses? Let's wait for Himiko and Mr. Yang to come back before we do a full debrief. You should rest for now still. You look tired. So yeah, see you in a bit then. ... The world has never been so quiet. It is as though you could hear the sound of heartbeats. This is the final stroke you write for Amphorius. Only fate knows when it will respond. But you know, whether it's tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, text will always go way too fast for you to read.
Strong. Eyes forward. Always.
Cries. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, they're all on the path of the Trailblaze. Not as parallel lines, but as points destined to converge. Sirini!
See you tomorrow, Amphorius.
Aw. Well, with how like everyone remembering Amphorius contributes to its rebirth.
Huh?
If we get enough people talking about it, it really will be see you tomorrow. Yes, that's the point. Leave me alone. Oh. Okay. Is there anything else? Like epilogue related that I'm missing? I don't want to do 3.8 and oh my god, what is this? I do not, just don't even... Oh, okay, this is the Yon time. So if I go here, are they still around?
It's still early.
Oh wait, slightly different. Sirisha and Hysilians are here. Hey! The campaign is over and our deeds accomplished. Set aside the worries weighing on your mind for now, and share a drink with me, Imperator. I once brought a once-in-a-millennium oh fuck, I can't even read. I brought a once-in-a-millennium vintage today. Miss it, and you'll have to wait another 1,000 years. Dux Calorum, 1,000... Dux Calorum, 1,000 years is but a mere blink of an eye in our grand campaign. I appreciate the thought, but please gift such a treasure to my ministers instead. I'm sure Dux Carminum will cherish this gift. I knew you'd try to weasel out of it, so I already celebrated with them before coming here. Oh, guess it's a tactical oversight on my part this time. But as a king, I must bear the weight of every move on the board. Indulging myself in honey brew would only lead to a total defeat, so I still can't drink it. Might have sparked some new inspiration. Indeed, New ideas always rise from the mind after a good drink, like fizzy bubbles. You both make fair points, but... well then, no need to force it. Seems this fine vintage will just have to be enjoyed by just us alone, little Grey Fry.
No pressure if you don't want it. More for us.
Oh well, clarity of mind is important, but to spoil my dear subjects' joy in the feast would be a greater loss still. Well then, here's to Amphoreus' tomorrow. Quite the astringent bite.
One
Sergio.
day, Amphoreus will shine bright in this starry sky.
I've already accepted your proposal for a drink. Surely you two will quit stalling on my invitation for a chess game, right?
We'll play it until there's a winner.
Very well. Seems I'll have to get serious and show you what I'm capable of.
Any tricks to winning at chess?
Chess is the art of sacrifice. Each pin, capture, and triumph is purchased with the death of a piece. Even the king is no exception. How much are you willing to sacrifice to win? That's the question you must ask yourself before making a move.
I thought you'd lose if the king dies, though. I got nothing.
The sunlight here seems even brighter than flames.
Little Grey Fry, care for a cup as well?
Fill her up.
Now that's the spirit. A honey brew should indeed be downed in one go.
Well, this is another side of the Imperator.
The higher you stand, the easier it is for people to see you only the mantle of power, overlooking those small yet ordinary details. When you have time, little Grey Fry, do chat with the Imperator more.
Oh. Yeah, here's the big question. How do I get the apples? Is Nick... Nick, where are you? Oh. I can also just Google it. Let's see. I'm not afraid of spoilers anymore. How... Where golden apples? Fruit of Time. Mission item created after collecting all creation nymphs. And... oh... In Universal Matrix Great Tomb of the Nameless Titan, Radiant Scarwood Grove of Epiphany, solving the Garment Maker's prophecy. I gotta collect the bugs. Where's the... There's one at the door here, right? I think. Yum. Hello. I see you.
Greetings, honored guest. The final chapter of this tale is upon us. At last, I, the Garment Maker, may complete my mission. By the power of remembrance, the figures you know will live forever upon this page of the story, and so shall I. Also, I can help you extract the power from the hymn tablet and convert it into a more useful fruit of time. Consider it reward for your previous efforts.
What exactly are the nymphs?
Tiny oversights, redundant data. There are many terms for such beings in professional fields unknown to me. In the creator's flawless calculations, such variables were never meant to exist. At the end of each journey, that hero would defy destiny time and time again. During this process, certain minute variables came into being, which became the embryonic form of nymphs. Since then, nymphs have become footnotes to every epic story. That deliverer often compared himself to a nymph, and indeed, nymphs came into being through him. What a fascinating twist of destiny. What's the use of the Fruit of Time? In my limited knowledge, it's an ark of the remembrance, small yet capable of carrying certain things beyond the heavens. Living beings are too complex to take away, but a few souvenirs shouldn't be a problem. Perhaps this is what Lady Aglaia has been searching for all along, the true way to defeat the Black Tide. Go and ask the friends you know well. They might have something worth remembering. I gotta find the nymphs. I gotta find more nymphs. Oh hey, you guys are all... So they move around then? Or... Futini. Come on, Sofferina, repeat after me. Sun, spindle, flower. Sun, spindle, flower. No, it's flower. Flower, flower. Do I still have to say flower? This word is pronounced as flower. Don't let this big sister lead you astray. Stell, allow me to introduce you. Futini here was a blind servant in my household during my younger years. I learned a great deal from her, about beauty and many life experiences. Not at all. I often hear the young lady mention Stell. Ah, so you're the hero Miss Aglaia mentioned. I see you're quite the beauty indeed. And this is Sofferina. You might have seen her in Okama. She's the one who gave me this knucklebone talisman. In the new world you gave to Euphorius, Futini regained her sight and Sofferina found her voice. However, they still need some time to adjust to their respective gifts. I've been teaching Sofferina pronunciation. She's a very clever little girl. Still, she has been practicing that line for you for quite a while now, as you can tell. I will teach Futini how to read. Once he's done studying, let's all go have some oatmeal porridge at Master's place. Speaking of oatmeal porridge, I remember when you two got scolded by Tribby for secretly snacking on food and drinks. Is Aglaia, does that kind of thing happen too? Everyone has their immature moments. That was ages ago, Futini. People who care about each other tend to remember very clearly what the other was like in their immature days. If I talk to Aglaia...
I'll tailor the embodiment of beauty just for you.
Oh no, the extra conversations are different. Oh my god, how much is there? Having to share the world through my eyes with you. It has its romantic aspects, as well as its inconveniences. The inconvenience lies in having to relearn how to read all those subtle details. People's thoughts and desires, the emotions hidden behind their expressions, and oh right, no, it is not different. I did read this before. I just don't remember the prompt, I guess. Okay. Oh my god. What? Damn. Remembering Euphorius means we gotta remember Canis too. Nereides. Hey, what grains of sand have clouded your vision? What ocean currents have made you lose your way? I can sense it, your soul is already overwhelmed. Shut up. What I choose to do needs no drunkard's wise advice. I know what I'm doing, and I know what price I'll have to pay. How many inheritances, how many lifetimes of memories have I carried? All for what? Oh, I saw it! Deep in the depths of your pupils, crimson blood drips from the crisis blade. Just a single drop is enough to dye an entire ocean red. Ah, you're just like a fish, forever swept along by the currents of hatred.
Why don't we lose ourselves in the revelry together? Forget the memories that torment you. Forget the deep-seated hatred. And forget yourself. How could I forget after all this time? First there was one mistake, then came countless others. Well... Oh my god, is that Nea's? Oh my god. I'm not gonna read all of this out loud. Oh my god. Is this the... Yes. There's a Dromus looking at you too. ... Professor Nexa, I'm ready. Now with these hands, I can touch life itself. Please teach me everything about how to interact with little Dromuses. Good. Then let me teach you the first step to getting close to little Dromuses. Hold out your hand, let them come out over and sniff it, so they get used to your scent. Terrible! I don't think that counts as a little Dromus. What? Wait, where did that little Dromus go? This one's way too huge. Stell, I remember you once hatched a baby Dromus. I haven't done that event yet, actually. Could it be... Sorry. Could it be that the fantastic creature before us is what it has grown into? Behold, the one and only true Dromus god. Hello, Professor Beast Emperor. It's Lord Terravox, the legendary ancestors of the Dromuses. Terravox? The greatest creation of Georios, the unseen ruler of the earth through the ages. So it was you. Grumph. Its stature is truly magnificent, clad in golden armor. Its presence rivals that of my Pollux. This is a dragon comparison. I wonder if the method for interacting with little Dromuses will still work on it. Professor Anaxa, please teach me the next step. Professor Anaxa? No need for the second step. Quick, Castros, get a close-up from side profile. Close-up from side profile, full resolution HD. I'll take the front shot. And still, contact the mountain dweller merchants right away. We need massive amounts of fresh red soil. He's way too into it. What a lively bunch. Are you new companions I've never traveled with before? My appearance must have caught your eye. So Dromuses can speak. Wait, no. As the ancestor of all souls, it'd be stranger if it couldn't speak. I've heard of a scholar under Xerxes who's really into Dromuses, but I'm afraid my story might disappoint you. Oh? The gentle and honest nature of the Dromuses. Not only did I once abandon them, but I also did something my old friend Geocles proclaimed a betrayal, and I nearly brought eternal ruin upon the final flame chase. 10. Good, very good. Question mark. I've done all those things you've mentioned too. Professor Nexa, he really loves Dromuses way too much. We have so much in common. Terrifying. So tall. I can't even see your head. Holy shit. No. Now that all the amphibian creatures have found their places, I can finally enjoy my delicious red soil in peace. Even the Dromus King likes red soil too? Perhaps, just as Fugusha can't resist their ambrosia, I've always had a natural fondness for what's born from the furnace of earth. What do you think of Anaxa's love for Dromuses? I'm just a foolish beast who once galloped down the path of paradox, yet that scholar treated it as perfectly normal. From what I've seen, he's not as harsh as people make him out to be. On the contrary, he's quite patient and a good teacher. Careful with your teeth. Oh wait, out here. Don't worry, I'm not that old yet. Okay. Oh! I didn't realize these are all the MP. Oh my god. No, stop. Dad, Mom, everyone, I'm home. Fine. You've grown taller. It's been so long. You almost didn't recognize me, did you? Of course not. Mom recognized you at first glance. Still the same scatterbrained kid who just barrels ahead without thinking. Hieronymus. Look, he's grown so strong. He was all baby-faced when he first left home, but now he's even taller than you.
That's a good thing. Otherwise, how could he live up to the title of Deliverer?
Hey, Mom, Dad.
Okay. Who would have thought? Back then, you were all about wanting to learn swordsmanship at Castrum Criminals, and now look at you. You've actually beaten Nigador. Having a talented kid like you work the fields would be a real waste of potential.
Dad, I can't take all the credit for this. I couldn't have made it this far with the friends who walked this path without the friends who walked this path with me. My teachers, my rivals, and my best companion.
Hello. That's right, that's me!
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it slowly. This kid of mine must have been quite a handful. Here, I made some honey sun cakes. Please help yourself. Finan, I know you've seen the world out there, but don't you dare look down on your mom's cooking.
No way. I've been creating Ides Elysia's food for ages. Oh.
Listen. If only my Piso can be half as well behaved as Finan. I knew it. Dad's gonna make fun of me again. Pieces, weren't you always going on and on about Finan before? Why so shy about it now? Mrs. Pythias, that's not true. I didn't say any of that. I can vouch for that. You bring him up several times a day. You even said when Finan comes back, you'll make him tell you all about his adventures from those past years. Let him finish his honey sun cake first. Then he'll have the energy to tell his stories.
Mr. Finan, can I get a photo? Wait, hold on. Is everyone always around or does it rotate? Because I haven't seen Trivy at all. Whoa! Oh no, you got- okay. Whoa! Oh my god, hey guys! Oh right, I haven't seen Cypher either. Screech. Hyacinth.
Welcome, Gray. But I need to attend to the two patients first, so you'll have to take care of yourself for a while.
Don't tell me the injured person is... Oh, it's Trina. I mean, Trian. I knew that. I swear I know.
Trian, it was just an accident. Gray mystery. You know the drill. If you see through something, keep it to yourself, got it? This should be a peaceful haven, free of illness, with no cleaners prying and no black-tide creatures lurking. But some people can't sit still and are always looking for something fun to do. Isn't that right, Trian, Syphe? What? Syphe? I was just taking the chance to test your medical skills. Don't get too full of yourself, Grove Girl. Mind your manners, little Syphe. Show some respect to the doctor.
So, what's bothering you all? What kind of formidable enemy could hurt you all?
No one else is to blame. It was Trian. Well, here's what happened. Trian wanted a rocket to soar higher and farther. But the firepower was too strong. Trian lost control of her aim, and the rocket went whoosh as it fell, landing right on her head. Trian, make sure to dodge next time.
Sorry, why is this so funny? Trian. How about you just get better?
And you, Syphe? A doctor needs the full story to make an accurate diagnosis. Well, I was just sitting around, so I thought I'd tweak the hand of Zacharias on a whim. Turns out the little toy's aim was decent, but the firepower was lacking. Just when I was getting into it, it fizzled out midair. Little Syphe, did you hit your head too? Not exactly. It landed right in the middle of a group of elders. They were gossiping away when it happened, and it caused an uproar. They chased me halfway down the street, and I ended up stepping on my tail into chaos.
Hard to believe it wasn't on purpose. What if we combine the two?
Combine the two? You mean if we use the hand of Zacharias to guide Big Sis Trian's rockets? Then use Trian's rockets to give the hand some firepower. That way the rockets will fly faster and more accurately. Little Syphie, let's try it right away. And thanks to you too, Sunny. Thanks, Grove Girl. Even a Dromus couldn't stop them. There's just no dealing with them. But Gray, Trian, and Syphie look so full of energy, there's no need to worry.
Youth will heal them fast. Oh wait, no. We're talking, but like through Cypher. I should have walked around.
Little Gray, is there any other way to make the rocket fly higher and farther?
Maybe we can ask the winged beasts.
Yeah, they live in the sky, so they must know the winds and air currents better than anyone. Looks like I'll need to prepare more wild apples for little Ika.
I don't think Ika's someone you should ask about aerodynamics. I still prefer the Sentry Gate.
Sure, the Sentry Gate is convenient and all, but sitting on a rocket with wind whooshing past your ears, now that's a whole different experience.
Oh wait.
Little Gray's brilliant ideas always give us so much inspiration.
Hi, Cypher.
Finally. No more running around. This little den is pretty cozy.
Oh. Gray Mystery. Once the Hand of Zacharias gets its upgrade, it needs a cooler name. How does the Hand of Cyphera sound?
Sounds the same. Does Bartholus know about this decision?
With a bit of sweet talk and some goodies to sniff, they'll understand my reasoning.
I got a feeling the Council of Elders is in for trouble again.
For every Hand of Cyphera that passes the test, a group of elders gets hurt. But it's all for exploring the stars for Amphoreus' tomorrow. They'll understand a small sacrifice like this.
Little did they know that disturbing the elders is actually part of the test. Okay, we'll talk later.
Alright, Trian and I will keep brainstorming, and next time we'll show you something really epic.
Oh my god, wait, you with your parents too? My god. Okay. What would you like to eat today? I'll be the chef. Pomegranate juice, grilled pomegranate juice grilled Dulu bird cutlets. I just can't forget that taste. You didn't ask for their item. I don't have apples. That's the problem. I didn't do any exploration. I don't have apples. Dun dun dun.
Darling, don't just stand there. What would you like to eat?
I'll have the same as your mother, Midamus. Get apples. I will get apples later. ... Yeah, this is not awkward at all.
What's with you two? ... isn't on the menu. Don't just say nothing.
Hi there, can I place my order? Oh, it's you, Stowe.
You're Midamus's friend, right? Ha! So many people have been visiting these days. Who knew he has so many friends? Why don't you stay and join us for dinner? Don't worry, we're not having any family drama. We just found out that a past Midamus suffered a great deal.
There's no word for suffering in the Kremnoan language. The Kremnosis dictionary keeps getting... The course of history can change in a blink of an eye. In my last life, after the battle with the Imperator on the plains of Dolos, both Gorgo and I acknowledged the mission of the Both Gorgo and I acknowledged the mission of Flame Chase, finally freeing the glory of Kremnos from the tears and blood of strife. The survival of Kremnos may not be worth more than the fate of the world. In my past life, I made too many mistakes, whether it was poisoning you or casting Midamus into the Sea of Souls.
Alright, enough with the reminiscing. I managed to get some juicy stories about you from the Ornyx priest earlier. If you keep getting all nostalgic in the new world, I might just share them with the people.
What memory are you referring to?
Ahem. You once said, Gorgo and I fell in love amidst the blood-soaked dust of the arena.
Stay thy tongue. I confess my fault. Now prithee, grant me clemency. Such a heartwarming interaction. That's just how they are. Sorry you had to see that. Stay for dinner with us and share the stories of the starry skies. What would you like to eat? According to Honkai Star Museum, I believe in China, the only thing written in its book is... I still don't know how to say it, but I know what you mean. Yes. I don't know how to say it because they never write it out. They just like what do you call it? They make a abbreviation of it and expect me to remember the words. That's a lie. I don't remember anything. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can get any apples. Where was that? Where is that, like, fancy garden up there? This, right? Wait. No. Wait. No, this is a baths. This is a baths. Where is the not baths? I'm so confused. I've never explored Inforius. I actually have no memory. No, that's not it. No. 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 the lack of teleport points. Am I crazy? Or wait. Hold on. No. This is... Wait. Oh, here. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm not crazy. Alright. It's like, I know there's a place where all the bugs are.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh no, there's a thing here. Wow, look at him. My lack of... You found 12 nymphs. I can't read! As you touch the mannequin, Aglaya's voice emanates from within, causing you to shudder involuntarily. No need to panic, my distinguished guest. This mannequin is my garment maker. I have granted it a portion of my divinity so that it can take action like a living being. Sometimes I use it as a model for tailoring clothes. If necessary, it can also carry out official duties or engage in battle. I see, so it's like miniature herdas. The army of garment makers will trample Akuma! Unfortunately, my divinity cannot be divided into so many pieces, and I have no reason to destroy the city I protect. The mannequin doesn't express displeasure at your interruption. It doesn't have a face capable of making expressions, but the sudden silence tells you that perhaps it's time to leave. My distinguished guest, please don't rush to leave yet. I still have something to say. Can you read minds? I didn't mean to touch this thing. When you say this... Only when we are connected by the golden thread. You've experienced it personally before, haven't you? In fact, I've been troubled by something recently. If you're willing to lend a hand, I would be very grateful. This is the truth. Not long before Akuma was invaded, I received some prophecies. Unfortunately, I was too busy to pay attention to them at the time. I've tried to interpret these prophecies recently and discovered they were obscured by an unknown force, which I can't unravel alone. Therefore, I need your assistance. Do you need me to generate electricity?
Happy to help you. Okay. While you indeed received Ornyx's blessing, I'm afraid we must seek the help of the other Titan's kin in this matter. Don't worry, I will assist you throughout the process and share the interpreted content with you. In simple terms, I need you to help collect a type of creatures called creation nymphs. They possess the Titan's blessings. Oh my god, what kind of... they possess the Titan's blessings and can aid me in interpreting these prophecies. Creation nymphs. That's a little complicated. In short, nymphs were essentially human beings who had lived in the era Chrysia. Legend has it that Thanatos sent disciples of romance to defective cocoons, where they were reborn as butterflies, destined to continue their lives as royal aides to the Titan. In the era Bellica, Circes accidentally lost their divine form. Nestia, unable to accept the fact that their lover was injured, collected Circe's scattered bodies, intending to weave them together with threads to bring the other Titan back. The former followers of the two also voluntarily joined this arduous journey, and they are the creation nymphs. The beautiful and fragile belong to Nestia, while the brave and strong belong to Circes. Reassembling a divine body is no easy task. The nymph must perceive all things, gathering wisdom and love from the words of others to provide for Nestia's weaving of the golden threads. Thus, they have an alternative name, weavers. But this act is destined to be futile. Information overload. All you need to do is bring back any nymphs you encounter, and I'll handle the rest, distinguished guest. During the process of capturing them, you may witness some phenomena that are hard to comprehend. Don't worry, those are merely the remnants they leave behind. In Akama, the nymphs exist in the form of butterflies. The aura of romance oozing from them is unusual and should not be difficult to... the aura of romance oozing from them is unusual and should not be difficult to distinguish. I've asked my trusted nymph to prepare a small puzzle for practice. Why not give it a try, my esteemed guest? It may prove useful in unraveling future prophecies. So, listen carefully. Created by Circes, yet bound by the string of romance, if you touch its roots, you can create a knot of destiny. Seek out its hidden place. I've left a gift there, just for you. Touch the roots of the destined love tree. I have found many nymphs. Thank you so much, esteemed guest. The weavers will be an invaluable help to the holy city. I have prepared you a small token of my gratitude. Please take it. Ambrosia. Memory makers. If there are still nymphs to be found, memory can be submitted to help locate them. Oh, okay. Some of these nymphs really are bugs. Well, nymphs are basically vessels of older memories, so they're very prone to glitches, phasing through walls, blinking around, lagging, freezing in place. I'm sure you've seen plenty of weirdness from them. I did try to fix their behavior, but those glitches are so random I couldn't even pinpoint the source. Still, I believe that with Aerinova's arrival, everything will become clean and orderly again. Even the nymphs will stop being so buggy. Ah, I still got it. Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? Oh no, okay, I did go the right way. Thank God.
What's Dad talking about?
Meow. Oh wait, is this kind of far? Ah, okay. I'll just teleport. I thought I could walk to it, okay, but I guess not. Hmm?
Oh, is it this? Touch. You touch the roots of the tree, where a treasure chest upon which a butterfly had landed appears. Goldenfly. Excellent like a butterfly. This puzzle isn't a walk in the park. Are you a genius? Here's the reward from Lady Aglaia. I'm going back to her now. Yahoo! Okay. Report results to garment maker. Not bad, my distinguished guest. You are more skilled at this than I imagined. To facilitate your collection, I've set up multiple garment makers in areas where the larvae are likely to appear. Pretty thoughtful, right? Now you have access to them as well. I'm looking forward to your good news, my distinguished guest. Thanks again for your assistance. Yay. The wind's riding on golden threads bid tidings of your situation. Esteemed guest, has there been any progress? Want to know more details? Sure, ask away. What's a nymph? How does a nymph assist you? As karma has been served in the current era, the benediction bestowed upon the nymph becomes incredibly precious. If gathered to form a mountain, these benedictions would hold enough power to break even the most unyielding seal. Will they agree to it? We are all connected to Nestia in one way or another. Once the reasons are articulated, I believe many will be eager to contribute. After all, this prophecy concerns the Titans themselves. Once I have their approval, I'll arrange for their memories and souls, binding their benedictions together with the golden thread. Let's hope this truly succeeds. I thought I would get the apple from the nymphs. Did I read it wrong? Where do I get the apples then? I thought, oh, I've collected a little bit of nymph, a few nymphs. I have to collect all the nymphs, I think. Man. Okay. Well, I mean, I can do that later. See, yeah, there are certain things where I'm like, I don't feel like I should do it on stream. Mostly because I feel like it's kind of long and tedious, and it would be more entertaining to do something else. Tend to spend a lot of time on nymphs. Okay. What do you call it? I'm gonna flip a coin later, but here's my dilemma. I can either, one, go around collecting nymphs for a while, and then go to bed. Or, I can watch the videos on the Honkai Star Rail channel that were about Euphorius that I have not watched, and Nick has been begging me to go watch them. Because I don't watch any of the promotional stuff, I have no idea. And then either that or I can just go. The thing is that it's like I'm not like a super reactionary viewer, I guess. Like when when a scene is playing, I usually just shut up and keep quiet because I feel like if I start talking, I'll miss something. So like, that's not very entertaining, is it? Indeed. Where's my coin? Heads is... I'm already a sleepy. You're free to go to bed. I will not take offense. Okay, heads is nymph, tails is videos. Alright, videos it is. Say goodbye to Honkai Star. Wait, let me just check, actually. Oh, not this. Oh wait, I can finally play Currency Wars. I haven't done. Here you go, achievement. I need shades. Here. So I haven't done any of the extra events. Or like, yeah. And I also have not done these world quests. This was after... Oh yes, after the very first part of Euphorius. Huh. I'm sure there's other smaller things around too that I have not done. Heck, there's probably missions from Uriel 6 still in my big fucking list of shit. Oh my god. Okay. Just wanted to check. I want to do the events on stream because I feel like those are fun. But like the world quests and stuff that aren't voiced and stuff, I'll just do on my own time. Okay. Alright, say bye. Oh wait, no, I pressed the wrong thing. Say bye. Bye. No more Stario. Can I still consider this a Honkai Stario stream if I don't have Star? Yes, because it's technically Stario content. Dun dun dun. Honkai Star Rail YouTube channel. Okay. Then I don't... How did I even... How did I... What did I... What did I do? How did I do? Will this work? What are we reacting to? Honestly, I don't know. Because I haven't watched any of it. Do you have any recommendations? Oh no, I've watched some. I watched watched the Nameless Faces. This thing. Yes. Calling L Trailblazers. Visit Enforcers replace the Eons. What is this? Why is there a photo of a real person? Let me make sure the audio is there. Okay. Oh no, and I've watched this Herda one too. I don't know. I don't know. Is Nick still alive? Nick, what should I watch? Allegory of the Cave. PTSD moment. Opening trailer. The restaurant. Right. I think Nick sent me I think it was Finance. One of Finance video. Oh, was it this one, maybe? Everything. You haven't watched the Lord Revengers one? Okay.
The last time I was on the Yuchue was centuries ago.
Pity that you now come not as a hero, but a prisoner.
Wait a second. This is part 2. Fables About the Stars part 2. Shouldn't I watch part 1 first? Why did Nick throw this? Wait. Fables? Or is part 1 like like the Lofu or something? It's just like I've never seen. I need confirmation. I need someone telling me I'm doing it right. Oh yes, the Fate Stay Night collab. That's what I should watch. Okay. Part 1 is the one for Penacony. Oh. Okay. Before Penacony. Well, I haven't seen either. Okay. I might as well watch part 1 first, even though it has nothing to do with Emporius. Or maybe we're like vaguely. When was this? Why am I just scrolling instead of... I should just open Discord. Cut my losses. I don't have Honkai Star Rail open anymore, so it's not like... What do you call it? It's not like my computer will die.
Let's make an exchange, shall we? An exchange of memories. I dreamed of a ray of light, of a crystal chalice. The light that shone from that crystal spoke to me. Listen to the parable of the stars. The nameless one, the pathless one, arrived from the edge of the wilderness, clad in stellar radiance. Go now, march unwaveringly into solar wind. At the end, you will return to my embrace, but march towards the light. Yet that light began to burn, piercing through the clouds as a golden death. Towers crumbled, and the people fled, for the sun was soon to set and meet with vicious destruction. But be not dismayed, O child of the world. The Lux's arrow will descend to purge the wicked abominations. You must follow the traces left behind in the storm's wake. The Celestial One guards their secrets, plotting out the routes that connect all things. But they are silent, like a shroud of mist at the center of the universe. Listen to the silence, and you will know where the stars are resting. Let your staff strike the earth, they say. Once and again. The tender sprouts will grow to the sky, and the dew that falls from their branches will rid you of sickness and poison. Blindfold your eyes, they say, that the approaching darkness may strike no fear in you. Let it not burden your soul, nor numb your stride.
Ix the
Push
blonde.
open the majestic gates, they say, and lift up the tablets of lapis. Read them aloud. Let the fire that forged the bricks and the ones that laid the walls' foundations be known.
Then they say, "Oh, you who have reached the end, enter into the paradise that envelops all. Join this great choir and feast. Listen to the beating of billions upon billions of hearts, holding you in their embrace."
Look upon the courtesan's extravagance, the mariner's intemperance. Listen to the infant in the mirror, the waves as they enter the dream, the tipping of the
Ooh,
balance,
propagation now.
the shapeless prince, and finally, measure the world against yourself, and take all such things to heart. This is the path you should walk, they say. Machiavelli, depart once more. Machiavelli. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. Should you choose the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds.
2 years ago. I feel like I haven't seen this video in its like by itself, but I've definitely seen all the eons before, like on oh my gosh, on the wiki. Look, it's aha. Wait, no, where's most replayed is aha. No, most replayed is when they were going fast. Think about it. They didn't say fully, but they showed him. Okay. Boop. It.
The last time I was on the Yuchue was centuries ago.
Pity that you now come not as a hero, but a prisoner. Put the abundance in their grave, empty talk.
The divination matrix will naturally determine whether your words are trustworthy.
Fine. As we always say on the Xianzhou, seeing is believing. A war of gods has already begun in the Abacus's calculated future. The Lord Ravager's wish will be fulfilled, and an eon will fall. This is a chess game between gods. As each piece falls to counter the next, why not take advantage of it for our own goals? The Alliance already has the Swarm Author's remains to kill a god. We just need to temper the Hunt's arrowheads with Ruin's golden blood.
It's not voice. Maybe he's carrying out even more.
A colleague told me that the Xianzhou Alliance is not our enemy. So why not join this great feast? And a observe how billions of beating hearts walk into irreversible demise.
Indeed, death is not a process, but the outcome. Let the ignorant hunter raise their bow and kill what they love, what they believe in, and ultimately kill themselves.
So, what's the point in this process? Just for it to feel like a ceremony? Well, it's not like I have a right to complain about ceremonies. I mourn for worlds that can no longer laugh.
Do you still remember what happened?
I saw a spot of light that dimmed the star. Then existence itself was torn, leaving only a despairing white, enveloping both entropy and time.
We salute thee, blemished one. In defiance of the cosmic roots that bind all, we offer a magnificent ruin.
Together, beneath your gaze, we bear witness to a colleague's end. Be it coronation or collapse, the end of their yearning is the same.
Just to witness? That feels like formalism. Even if every genius in the cosmos dropped dead, what's that got to do with us?
Still not enough for you? The fools will only flounder in tears after the wise have been buried.
Cease your chatter. The sun has risen from the end of time.
When Iron Tomb finally breaks its shell, the erudition's calculations will meet the end.
But who could say that Akavili on a new journey won't bring another salvation?
Trailblazing always ends up igniting something, no? Then, they'll achieve an even more majestic ruin.
Prisoner who picked up Starfire. If you are to become the first spark, then come and leave the cave with me. And in that fable about the stars, we'll pen the prelude of destruction.
Not like that. Wait, no, don't. Okay. Okay, so it was the first part is Eon introduction. This is what Lord Ravager introduction. Well, other than Fantalia, I don't really recognize the other guys.
The end of time.
Oh my god. Hush. So it's the Lord Ravagers gossiping about Iron Tomb. Gotcha. Sorry. Legus. Cover your face. What happened to social distancing? Get out of here. Is it cause okay. So at least with the Eons, they're like, here's the name, here's the path. This one is like, wait, this is Fantalia, right? Okay, I can't. Where are you? Wait, is it? It is, right? Oh no, they have. Okay, I see. Eh. Watching videos, crying, screaming. Wait, hang on. What else did Nick send? I don't know how to spell Lord Ravagers. Hang on. This one? Which is, what did Nick say? If Astral Express didn't go to Euphorius, world explodes. I don't know.
The rest is up to her now. Do I need to lend a hand with Euphorius?
No need. We're just the audience for this act. The Astral Express is headed in the right direction, facing the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. That is the safest path among all possibilities. Remember the oceanic planet of Lushaka?
The script says that the Nameless will experience a peaceful trip there. But many years later, the garden will break the confines of Euphorius, with Herda paying the tragic price.
In Destiny's worst outcome, a genius will meet a premature fall and embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name of the Third Emperor.
If they go to the Agate world, the Stellaron Disaster's ground zero, the Express will brush past Selenova.
But on the other side of the cosmos, the Cienjo Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The Eighth Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound the prelude to divine war. As for the glass belt, that stage for the morning actors, the black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that script, rupturing the cosmos. For that road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
That's enough. Just thinking about it is scary. There'll be nothing we can do if it really ends that way.
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
So the chances are 50-50. In possibility A, the remembrance of Euphorius will still head towards destruction.
See you tomorrow, little Gray.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Stand with me and become heroes!
We will definitely write an ending like none that has come before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze. On the road to defy the destruction, we must become used to loss in order to continue onward.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
In the name of love, she will treasure all that has faded. Till the end of time, when the remembrance becomes the 4th kind of finality. Well, at least that ending will be gentle enough.
Oh, come on. Please make sure it doesn't happen.
The gazes of the eons will soon all fall upon Euphorius.
Why don't we meet them at the next stop after Penaclony wraps up?
There better still be a next stop.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
A tomorrow where the stars shine. And Amphoreus's life. People meet each other from breaking apart and face farewells by embracing. Remember to take a deep breath, partner. Then, walk towards tomorrow.
Oh. Fourth finality. Oh my gosh. There's like nothing on the wiki written. Help. Oh, the finality is represented by a black cat. Oh. Pack of black cats traveling backwards in time towards the universe's birth. Theory of four apocalypses. See, this is the stuff that my brain doesn't have. Prophecy made by Terminus and circulated among the Omen vanguards. During the war among the eons, four paths will push the cosmos toward the end of finality. Right. Polka saw this outcome and thus created device X in response. Device. Okay, so device X is not the same as X, right? Of course. It's Oh, okay. Dr. Primitive also took action, but according to Legas, he chose the wrong allies and ultimately failed. Right. Monkeys, that is. In Elio's script, it states that the Trailblazer will encounter all of the paths one by one on their journey. After the Dahlia had the Trailblazer regain all their memories. Whoops. The four apocalypses has begun to converge towards destruction. When one of the four apocalypses has begun to unfold, Terminus shall ascend. These paths are the following: destruction, harmony, nihility. The fourth path is not a singular determined path, and is instead vacant. There's a possibility that remembrance became the fourth path, depending on Amphoreus' ending. So toward the end of finality, push the cosmos toward the end. What? So like the end of the world. Wait, end of finality. What does that mean? Prophecy circuit, otherwise, Genius Society, 83 Herta had her audience with news. The Eon's extrapolation turned the theory from a seemingly baseless rumor into a fact that could not be ignored. The first three possibilities are certain. The fourth path remains vacant in some manner. Even news cannot calculate the next turning point of the universe's destiny. Though the future remains uncertain, Astral Express must be ready. Okay. We could have just databank deep dived. Low-key. Stayed in the game so that's technically still Honkai Star. In terms of categories. Okay, but that is cool though.
If they go to the Agate world,
oh my gosh,
the Stellaron Disaster's ground.
Stop. It's like, man, if we went to Lusaka, we would have had such a grand time. Look at this. Oh my god, that's life as a crew. We are. The One Piece is real. But Herta would have died.
Tragic price.
In Destiny's worst outcome, a genius will meet a premature fall and embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name of the
a genius in Destiny's genius will meet
a premature fall
Herta,
and
right?
embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name of the Third Emperor.
If they go to the Agate world, the Stellaron Disaster's ground zero, the Express will brush past.
Stellaron Disaster's ground zero.
Selenova.
But on the other side of the cosmos, the Cienjo Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The Eighth Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound the prelude to divine war.
God, not the
As for
propagation.
the glass belt, that stage for the morning act.
What is Patrivia? The morning actors. When are we going to meet a morning actor? We gotta go. I really want to meet the morning actor. I'm tired of the masked fools. Can we see? If we go to Planet Cardia, can we meet some morning actors, please? Who are like elation but like hate it. Was that how it is? Firm believers against elation. Yeah. Their path is elation, but they also hate it. Black hole and white hole will devour each other at the end of that script. Oh, is that Welt? Welt and whoever that Lord Ravager is, right? I don't know. That blah, 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 blah. Actually, don't know. I cannot tell. Is that Zephyro? Did they say that? And I just missed.
Black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that script, rupturing the cosmos. For that road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
That's enough. Just thinking about it is.
That what do you call it? That one depiction is scary, yeah. Oh, March's camera.
Scary. There'll be
Oh god.
nothing we can do.
Wait, frame by frame, we can go back and see the suffering. No, no, Pom Pom!
Do if it really ends that way.
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
So the chances are
Right. And then this, if Amphorius chooses destruction, this is it like what? It's like the destruction prevails, and then like the only people left or survived was be Cyrene and us, right? Not the chimeras. Man. Still over on Hunters. Like everything is everything according to Keikaku. Note Keikaku needs plan. Okay, and then what else did Nick show? Adventures of Seichis. What is
95 dromices.
Oh no.
96 dromices. 97 dromices.
It's just cruelty to Mighty. How many lives must he have lost already?
Could it be them? Mother.
Is this just March's version of like a gotcha react video to M40s?
Yelling like a child. Follow me. But gotta thank you for covering me. Now it's my turn to shine.
Ooh.
You're right. So
Oh my
much
god,
happened
all
in
our
so short a time that
Whoa, what a terrible start. Thanks for the hard work, you two. That Nika something sure felt scary. And people's names here are way too hard to remember.
everything beyond the sky is taboo here. It's a pity we can't send
Let's not talk about that. We'll just get the returning player stuff the next time we go online.
Oh my god, stop. This is just
before I parted the waters at the Scale Gorge
How would I even remember that?
That sounds like something the real you would say.
That worked?
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
This girl, she's a natural
Really?
at making friends.
I think they're okay. Achoo! What does this have to do with me? By the way, would this little pink cupcake call me Marchie or Sebi? Bubbles! Bubbles!
oh my god, Bubbles! Which I haven't done the
Another one! I'm gonna make so many cute outfits for you!
The camera keeps making clicking sounds. Is it broken? The weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. The memory card is full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too.
I didn't mean to ruin the mood. I'm not worried, actually. Still, let me see what photos you two took. I was taking such good photos for you. Aw, what a cute photo.
Oh my god.
But it's missing something. That's it.
There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx.
Himeko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, our little raccoon's becoming the demigod of time I wish I could record it all.
You are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
Did I miss something?
A collection of walking memories. From the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
Danhong? Danhong?
You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. The last time I checked, you still
How could this be? It'll be okay. My soul's left my body too.
saw that you were
But I told Evernight I
Oh.
was gonna protect you two.
never brought this
Pull
up
yourself together, March 7th.
The camera
I
shake.
didn't land here
Oh my
early
God.
for nothing.
Buy carefully into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed. Akama has chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this citizens' assembly shall be modified to the suspension of...
Be careful. He's the super big boss behind the scenes who forced me to play my final hand. Don't listen to anything he says. La 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 la. Nope, nope, nope. Not listening.
That's not something you or I
Won't
should
stop
consider.
haunting us. Our big heroes in this cycle will definitely make you bow out. But before then,
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such...
let me give you a taste of how it feels to be watched from the shadows. Not great, huh? Actually, I already had a feeling when you gave out the core flame of time, but it's still a shock to hear you say it out loud. I know you had such a bad time in Amphorius, and you worked hard to create a sliver of hope for the Trailblaze. Thank you, Evernight. But they are where I draw the line. I know we can do better, can't we? Hey, unruly me! We meet again, naive me. I know you mean that as a compliment, but as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back. I'm just so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
This is pretty touching.
So once we move on, will we get... Evernight's still, like, a part of March. Evernight commentary. Oh my god. Still around 10. Okay. Yeah, but I also love how the world ends the moment the Astral Express makes one wrong step. The coolest one for me is when Herd emerges with Iron Tomb. Like, that's a cool concept that thankfully didn't happen. I like how we go to Shaka and literally just have a grand time while the whole world implodes. Alright, I've got nothing else other than I've never seen the character trailers, but yeah. That's okay. Because that would be a lot. I can watch them on my own time. I'm not a reactor. I can't be like, oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry. Two-year anniversary. Did they have a 1-year anniversary? I guess not. Wait, yeah.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3.
I remember I wanted to watch this before, but then I was like, I saw the trivia on the thumbnail, and I was like, I have to wait till I finish Euphorius. Rocket. Oh yeah, did I watch this? No, I didn't. I think I watched the...
We venture through the chaos backseat, 1,000 light years wide and free.
We dance beneath the galaxy, then will you be with me?
Hand in hand we face our fears,
Right. Oh wait, I did watch it.
Together we find a way to brighter, better days.
I ignore the trivia somewhere, clever. So I remember the animation was so good. I have watched a little bit of the videos, I forget.
Can't you know about the know to sink into daylight, breaking through the moonlight. Light goes on, so times of time, gotta need a light to dream a light in our souls to win on the journey, on the journey.
Yeah. Yeah. This is so good. I remember I went frame by frame for a few of them, few of the parts too. Because they move so fast, I can't catch all the details. Is this a trumpet? I want to go to Star Rail Orchestra concert so badly. Oh my god. Take me away. It's so nice for them to have it like once. Well, it's so tired. And also this in the background. You teenagers are always on your cell phones. Oh yes, also I remember I framed this too. So like Robin's singing right in the background. There's Boo Hill choking out adventuring. Wait, is it adventuring? It is, right? And then oh yes, and then oh my gosh, I can't tell. I think Argenti's there, right? The red hair. Who? It's so small, I can't tell. But But the, the fucking clocky mascot suit is Sunday. No. The lanes he'll go to avoid confronting Robin. No. Instead of being disguised as that female in Teletron, he should have just wore the clocky mascot suit everywhere. People have been like, normal. Normal thing to express. It's express. Oh my god. Normal thing to witness in Penacony. Stupid face. This is so cute too. Wee 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 wee. Oh yes, and then math. And then this. Who? Was that the Statue of Liberty? Roll back. No, ugh, wait. Oh my god, I didn't mean to full screen. Holy shit. Look at the train go. Rome. Oh, that one door. One door? One arch. Paris. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, but here's the thing. Because this is obviously Earth, right? Does that mean... Does that mean that our planet exists in the universe of Star Rail? Oh wait, isn't that Forbidden Palace? I can't tell. And then it's space. Wow. Ah, yes, this is why Marge. No. Oh yes, I think I went frame by frame here too, because, you know. Alright, and when I first saw this, I was like, who the fuck? And then this Firefly, and then she looks so different. I can't tell. I'm sorry. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, I remember. The Flash is here too. So like I remember I was scared to watch this because I was like, I haven't played all of Emphoria, oh no, what if they spoil me? And then what do you call it? I think I watched it anyway, and I was like, this is surprisingly less Euphorious than I thought. And yeah, it's a 2-year anniversary special, so around this time, 8 months ago, it wasn't done, right? It was still kind of in the middle of the story. Whatever they do for 3-year anniversary will probably be more of Euphorious, right? Okay, alright. You gotta stop. I can't be just watching videos. I don't have enough insight for it to count. What? Wait, one more as a treat. What? Oh my god. No, no, no. Feel the mic from. Oh my god.
Greetings. I call myself the Dazzling Ninja Hero.
Oh. The panty and stocking style.
Myriad colors burst. The fiend scent lies over the tenshu. Scram! Hunt complete. Wait, what?
Oh no, they're all fusing into. Oh, what the? I don't remember this in Transformers. Banana Gundam. Primitive weapon Banana Serpent 1. Auto kill.
What kind of evil ninja puppet is this?
Jesus.
Softly, softly.
Ooh. Is there a monkey in there?
It's time. Prepare to utter your final word.
Plucked like a banana. A banana is plucked and a banana is eaten. Such is the life of the monkey. But it's a dream within the peels.
Technique. Dazzling obliteration.
Oh my god.
Hunt. Culmination.
To be continued.
It's time. Prepare to utter your final word.
Was it? Oh, cause the missiles have monkeys on them. I saw like a monkey for a split second. I was like, what? Where? Why? Oh my god. Okay. Thanks, thanks, Star. Oh, this is the one oh wait, no, this is there are real people here. We don't want that. Wait, was this the April Fool's thing? I kind of remember this. What? Yeah, it is. Pom Pom, roll out. Can Pom Pom defeat Homu? Oh. Not coming soon. Rules are made to be broken. Okay, that's enough. Alright. Okay, I'm going. Goodbye. Good night.